Hey guys, welcome back to the DC Show. In today's video, we'll be discussing the movie trailers that were released on Super Bowl Sunday.
We're going to rate them on a scale of 1 to 10 for our level of excitement for the movie itself.
Stick around. All right, so we got a big game spot for 65, the new movie starring Adam Driver.
Yeah, so it looks pretty good. I mean, there's dinosaurs. It basically is in space and ends up through a wormhole of some sort and goes back in time like 65 million years or so.
It's hard to say. He might not be from Earth. It seems like he's transporting a bunch of people somewhere, crash lands on this planet. He thinks it's full of aliens, but to us, it's dinosaurs, and it's 65 million years in our past. So it's humans discovering Earth for the first time, in a sense.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, they don't give us the entire story, obviously, in the trailer. It's kind of part of the idea is to keep us kind of guessing and wondering what's going on. But it looks interesting. I like sci-fi. I like Adam Driver. Dinosaurs are cool. So
Should be an interesting mix of everything. So, I mean, I'm more excited for that movie than I am some of the other ones that we're going to discuss. But for me, on a scale of 1 to 10 of how excited I am for the movie itself, I'd say probably like a 5 or 6. I'm not like probably going to see it opening weekend, but I do want to check it out.
yeah, I'd say for myself, I'm probably like a 6 or 7. I think I maybe like that kind of sci-fi stuff a little bit more than you do.
Yeah.
And you know, it's interesting. It looks like it'll be an entertaining movie. I'm not saying it's gonna win any awards for like Best Picture or anything.
Next year, it wins the Academy Award
Never know.
for Best
Never know.
Graphics.
You know, I feel like they maybe focused on the VFX a little bit more for the latest trailer because it seemed like things looked a little neater, looked a little cleaner.
Yeah, they showed some more of the dinosaurs, which was kind of cool. Some
Yeah.
shots.
So we'll see. Yeah, hopefully it turns out to be pretty entertaining, and that's really all I care about in a movie. I just want something that's fun.
Yeah.
So.
What do you guys think of 65? Are you excited to see it? Let us know in the comments. Another trailer we got was for the movie Air, which is directed by Ben Affleck and starring Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. It's based on the startup of Nike and the company and how they grew through getting people like Michael Jordan to join them and stuff like that. And it should be interesting. I never even knew the movie was coming out until I saw the trailer on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, I was unaware as well. And yeah, it seems like it focuses heavily on them getting Michael Jordan to wear the shoe. I believe they're saying he was a rookie at the time, so he wasn't even super well known, but he was really in demand for stuff like that. And it's kind of the story of Matt Damon's character trying to convince the family to get him to wear his products, right?
Yeah, so I don't know. It seems pretty interesting. I like all the actors and a fan of Nike in general, so for me, it's probably like a out of 10, maybe like a 6 out of 10 of my excitement to watch the movie. I definitely want to check it out, but I'm not sure if I'll see it in theaters. We'll see.
Yeah, I think your level of excitement's a little higher than mine. I do like the cast. I know Ben Affleck's an amazing director as well, so I'm sure it'll be really well done. Definitely not one I'll probably spend money to go see in the theater myself. It doesn't seem like the type of movie you have to see on the big screen. So I'll probably wait for it to come to streaming. I'd say my excitement level is between a 4 and 5 probably for this one. I'm sure it's going to be good, but I'm just not like super excited. I really like going to the theater, so I like seeing those bigger blockbuster movies, good special effects and stuff.
And
so for this
maybe
one,
things will change as it gets closer. Maybe we'll have another trailer, and maybe it'll get some reviews that will make us more excited to want to go see it.
yeah, maybe there'll be dinosaurs in it.
Possibly, or some cocaine bears.
Ooh.
That would be make it wait. I'm sure there's cocaine in those back in those days.
Well, I mean, cocaine's been around since then for sure, but
back in the
I
days.
don't know if it'll be
Back in the 1980s.
I don't know if it's focusing on that, but maybe they might be doing some cocaine. Maybe that's how they got Jordan to agree to it.
Maybe. What is your guys?
I don't think that's how it is. Pretty sure that's not going to be in the movie.
Well, who knows? It is Ben Affleck, maybe.
Yeah. So let us know your level of excitement for Air. So we got another trailer for a movie based on true events, supposedly. Cocaine Bear.
Yep. So that and Fentanyl Raccoon are my 2 big movies of 2023. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, makes sense. They're up there for me too.
Yeah. Cocaine Bear looks interesting. It's a comedy based off supposed true events of a bear getting into some cocaine. I mean, what more is there to say about it?
Yep. Some stash of cocaine's dropped out of a plane to be picked up by someone later on, and the bear gets there first, apparently.
Yeah, and goes on a cocaine fueled rampage. Apparently, I don't know.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. I feel like the first trailer for this movie showed a little bit more violence. He's killing people and stuff. And then this one, probably because it was during the Super Bowl, it seemed almost like a comedy.
I think it probably is more.
Well, I mean,
with some.
like, I get it. It's going to be kind of like a comedy, a satire, maybe, whatever. But, like, they made it seem just like it's funny the whole time. Not like, hey, this bear is killing fools.
Yeah, well.
You know? So we'll see. And I kind of like, I know we weren't going to go into the full thing on this, but another movie that they kind of did the same thing with was Strays.
Yeah.
They did have a big game spot for Strays, and it looked like mostly family friendly.
Yeah.
But if you haven't seen it yet, go watch the R-rated trailer, and that'll give you a much better perspective of what that movie is going to be like. And it's probably not one to take the kids to.
Honestly, yeah, since we brought up Strays, I'm way more excited to see Strays than Cocaine Bear or probably most of the movies on this list. Strays looks hilarious. I love Will Ferrell, Jamie Foxx. That looks freaking funny. I don't know. But Cocaine Bear, for me, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say probably about a 6 or a 7. I do want to see it. I don't know if I will watch it in theaters, but, you know, as it gets closer, maybe I'll change my mind and go watch it.
Yeah, and again, for this one, it's another one that I probably won't go see in the theater. My level of excitement's maybe like a 4.
Sure.
3 or 4, maybe. Like, I don't think it'll be as good as Air, even.
What if you do some cocaine and then go watch it?
My level of excitement would probably be higher at that point. But still, like, maybe 5 at that point. So still not that, still not that high. Yeah, I'll be high, but I think you know what I'm saying. Picking up what I'm putting down. Yeah,
You know what he's saying.
yeah, but no, I don't know, man. It's I'm sure it's gonna be funny. It's just,
Yeah, I get it.
it's not really my cup of tea, if you will. It's
I
not.
for sure will see Strays in theater, but I don't know if I'll see Cocaine Bear in theaters.
Yeah, I'm definitely more excited for Strays as well. I don't think we were initially planning on rating Strays, but I would say Strays for me is like between 6 and 7, maybe, opposed
For me,
to
it's like a solid 8, maybe even
Okay.
a 9. I really want to
Yeah.
see that one.
I think you definitely are into comedies a little more than I am.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Especially it looks like a stoner comedy, and that's my type of humor.
And that's not my type of humor at all. So
Sir,
my brother, I think, was always trying to get me to watch Grandma's Boy. I never even watched it,
dude, you're missing out. That one's a classic.
I guess.
For Grandma's Boy, I'd give it a 8 out of 10.
Idiocracy, I give that like a 7.5.
That's a good movie too. That's pretty
It's
much
it's
where
real life. It's
society's-
history. It's a
That's a future history.
It's a documentary that was shot in the past.
Jeez. Mike Judge and Matt Groening have like the future predicted, you know?
Yeah, seriously.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyways, let us know your level of excitement for Cocaine Bear and Strays. And you know what? If you watch Grandma's Boy or Idiocracy, let us know how you like those as well.
yeah. So next trailer we got is for a movie with Kang and Killmonger, Creed 3.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, you know, I did watch the second Creed movie. I just didn't like it nearly as much as the first one. It wasn't a bad movie, but this movie looks great.
Yeah, the trailers, the way they're portraying it, it looks like a really good story. And Jonathan Majors is an amazing actor. Michael B. Jordan is fantastic.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to see this one. I was not excited to see Creed 2, so that good on them for making it a better sequel. I don't know, what's it, threequel?
Yeah, so I kind of get the gist of the story is essentially, a friend of his from his past who kind of got himself into some trouble and went away, did some time.
I think they both were there, and only one of them got in trouble. Jonathan Majors' character, and now he's out of prison and going back to him, and Creed's given him a chance and to box, and he's gonna take advantage and take what's his.
Seems like he kind of feels like, he was the better fighter and he should be the one who's kind of getting the spotlight, and so now he wants a piece of the action.
Plus, he's probably bitter that he was stuck in jail for all those years where Creed wasn't. So I don't know. It should be really good. For me, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm at a 9 for that one. I mean, I most likely will see it in theaters. I mean, there's a chance I might not, but I'm pretty excited about that one. I might rewatch Creed 2 just to build up the excitement.
Yeah, for me, I'd say it's like a 7.5 probably. It looks really good. It's not my typical type of movie. I'm not really into the boxing movies so much. But it does look really good. The acting looks amazing. I've been super impressed with Jonathan Majors lately. Everything he's been doing has been really good. And he's got such good range his characters are just, he's all over the place, man. He could do anything.
That's true.
So, and the dude is just huge in this.
Yeah,
It's
he's
crazy.
pretty jacked,
Yeah.
intimidating, and
Yeah. So I don't know. I'll talk to the wife, see if it's something she's interested in seeing. If she's not, I either won't see it in the theater, or maybe I'll go see it with you, or we'll do something. I don't know.
good.
But yeah, I'd say about a 7.5 for me.
What is your guys' level of excitement for Creed 3?
All right, so we got another trailer for Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves, and honestly, it looks fun.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a silly, fun movie. I mean, Dungeons and Dragons. As you know, I'm an expert player of the game. They call me the Dungeon Master.
The Dungeon Master.
The Dungeon Master.
I don't think they call you that.
They don't.
No.
Oh
No.
Either way, the game's meant to be a fun thing you do with your friends. The campaigns you do over long periods of time, and this looks like a fun movie. So, I mean, they want to. I would think that the creators of the movie would want to draw people in to want to play the game too. That's kind of the point of some of these movies is to sell other merch.
Sure. Yeah.
So I would think that they would try to make it fun and funny and like, oh wow, that looks like something I would want to do. Mm-hmm. Which at this point I really don't, but I'm going to.
Yeah. Yep. True story. No, I mean, so I'm much more of a fan of Dungeons and Dragons than Doug. I'm hoping to DM some games for us soon and get Doug to start playing and see if he likes it. He's never played before. So I'm pretty excited for this movie. Slightly concerned because if it's done wrong, it could be bad and the movie could tank and then it could drive people away from, Dungeons and Dragons. But I have pretty high hopes for it. I really like Chris Pine. I think Hugh Grant's in it as well, which is kind of funny. I haven't seen him in too much lately. But it just looks like a fun movie. I know there's going to be inaccuracies or things that don't line up with like the game rules that people are going to kind of nitpick or whatever. But like I've said before, I just want a movie that's entertaining. So as long as it's fun and exciting, got some good action, some good comedy, I'm all for it.
Hopefully they incorporate some types of like Easter egg things for fans of the game, like rolling dice or something that's related to the game in the movie.
I'm sure they will. It seems,
hope so.
It does seem like, based on the trailers they've released, it seems like it's quite self-aware. They know what they're making. They know it's going to have some cheesy humor. It's kind of campy. But there are some things in it. I don't know the dragon's name, but I believe the dragon they show in the trailer is like a legit dragon from Dungeons and Dragons. So there's things in there. They make fun of some of the tropes, with Chris Pine's character being a bard, and so I don't know. I think it looks fun, looks funny. For me, it's actually one of the comedies. It's not just a comedy, but it is definitely partly a comedy. It's one of the ones I'm more excited for. So for myself, I'm going to give it a solid 8.5. I think for my level of excitement.
I would only be up that high if they had Vecna in the movie, but since they're not, I'm saying I'm probably more like a 6, maybe a 5.
Okay.
I don't know. I probably won't watch it.
What if there's a Demogorgon? Or a Mind Flayer?
I'll have to wait and hear from you if they have a minute before I'll go check it out probably.
Yeah, I mean, this is one that I do plan on going to see in the theater. I'm pretty sure Amber will want to go as well, so we'll definitely go on a date night or something, and I'll probably do a direct out of theater review of that one. Get it posted on the channel. Yeah, stick around for it.
Amen.
But let us know if you're excited at all for Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves.
The next little teaser we got at the Super Bowl, which had the full trailer online, is for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And I am super excited for that. It's the final Guardians movie with James Gunn at the helm.
Yep.
Now that he's taken over for DCU. I don't know. It looks really good. Looks sad. There's definitely going to be some deaths, most likely. Probably a few. But there's going to be some new characters like Adam Warlock that should be fun. I don't know, the high evolutionary and seeing where all of his creations like Rocket and how they got started and just kind of seeing where they go with it. I don't know.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it's going to be emotional. We do know it's going to be the final Guardians movie with the existing cast.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily mean they're all going to be gone, but with this specific team, this group of characters, it's going to be the last one. So, like you said, imagine we probably will have at least a couple of deaths, maybe just some other characters moving on, doing other things, away from the team.
Sure.
I'm sure there'll be a window or a door left open for those characters that survive to come back for either Secret Wars or something later on. But I think several of the actors are leaving and following James Gunn over to DCU. I'm pretty sure we'll see Chris Pratt over there and Dave Bautista at least.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, on a level of 1 to 10, I'm at a 9. I mean, I was at a 9 for Ant-Man that comes out this week, but the reviews came out recently, and it's kind of dropped my anticipation and excitement for Ant-Man. But until I get the reviews or at least some kind of chatter about what people think about Guardians, it's up there for me. I'm at a 9 for.
Yeah, so I'm gonna actually go slightly above that. I'm gonna go 9.5 for myself. I love the Guardians movies. So the first Guardians movie was amazing. That's in my probably top 5 for sure, maybe even top 3. But the second one, I don't think it was quite as good as the first one. But James Gunn said he wants this to be the best out of all of them. He spent the most time working on this script. Kind of wants it to cap off the series really well. Kind of, break that tradition of like the third movies and trilogies not being great. So I'm excited for it. I'm going to go 9.5, and I'll definitely be seeing this one opening weekend.
Yeah, for sure. As soon as tickets are available, I'm going to order my tickets and be there probably Thursday night watching it. So we'll see.
Yep.
What is your guys' level of excitement for Guardians of the Galaxy?
Let us know in the comments below. All right, so we got another trailer for Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. This looks pretty fun, man. I mean, it got some de-aged Harrison Ford in some parts, but it looks like it captures the feel of the original Indiana Jones movies.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. I mean, of course, Indy being back is exciting. I really hope this is the last one. I mean, he's getting pretty up there in age.
Oh, he did say this was the last one, and he got.
I hope they don't even recast him like Chris Pratt or anything. Like, I mean, just let it die. Let it be.
I think that would be a fairly good casting though if they did, but.
Maybe.
He's too busy being Mario right now. So
Mario, and who else is he voicing?
I don't know, a lot of people think he's going to be Booster Gold maybe in DC. Yeah, so we'll see.
Chris Pratt's a great guy. I mean, I just, I don't want him to take over Indy. I think it should just be, make a new series, make a new character or something. Let Indiana Jones be Harrison Ford, and that's what Harrison Ford wants as well. So
yeah,
just let it be after this movie. And
well, I think if they ever do have another Indiana Jones, it's going to be several years down the road. I figure probably minimum.
Ford will be dead.
Hopefully not, but you never know. I'd say minimum 10 years down the road before they reboot Indiana Jones. There's too many other things Disney has going on. I mean, Harrison Ford, he's, I think, officially confirmed as coming in as Thunderbolt Ross, right? Yeah. Thaddeus Ross. So, I mean, he's going to be still doing the stuff for Disney. I don't think he's going to want to be doing that while they're also rebooting, Indiana Jones. So,
yeah, I don't know. But speaking of Harrison Ford, if you haven't checked out Shrinking on Apple TV Plus, it's an excellent show. We both are enjoying it very much.
We didn't talk about that. Our other video, we talk about the current shows and stuff we're watching. We didn't talk about that one. And yeah, I know Amber and I are really enjoying it. I didn't know you were watching it until we hung out on Friday and we talked about it a little bit. And the writing's amazing in that. The acting obviously is amazing as well. Mm-hmm. But just the characters and stuff, Jason Segal and Harrison Ford.
The whole cast is amazing in that show. So if you have Apple TV Plus, definitely check out Shrinking. Mm-hmm. And then for Indiana Jones, my level of excitement on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll say probably a 7.5 to 8. I mean, I do want to see it, especially since it's going to be the final Indy movie, and it looks like a lot of fun. Yeah.
I'm going to go with an 8 right now, but as it gets closer, I think that'll probably inch up a little bit. If we get some more trailers and stuff, we haven't seen like a ton of footage yet. The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, I think it was, right? The last one, it kind of like fell flat with a lot of people. Yeah. So I'm going in there slightly skeptical, I guess. And so we'll see. I'm excited for it. I really like Harrison Ford. And I love those kind of adventure, movies like that. So hopefully it captures the same feel of the original 3, at least. And I would say like an 8 for me right now.
What is your guys' level of excitement for Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny? Let us know in the comments below. The next trailer that we got was for the 10th installment of the Fast and the Furious series, Fast X. And personally, I'm not super excited because I checked out on the Fast and the Furious movies after the second one. Maybe the third. I think when they got to Tokyo Drift, I checked out. But, a lot of people love these movies. They're a lot of fun. Looks like a lot of good action. I mean, I don't know. For me, on a level of 1 to 10 of how excited I am, I'd say probably a 2 or 3, just because realistically, I probably won't watch it in theaters because I got to watch 6 other movies before I don't necessarily have to, but probably should watch the other movies before I go check this one out.
Yeah, I mean, this might sound a bit harsh, but I'm gonna like give it like a 1, and it's not because I don't think the movie is gonna be good at all. It's just that I probably won't watch it. I mean, I love
A lot of
Cars.
good actors in it.
I love Cars. I like a lot of the cast, but like yourself, I think I didn't even watch all of Tokyo Drift. I think I saw the first 2 movies. I haven't seen anything else since. A few bits and pieces from Tokyo Drift. So man, I wouldn't even know what's going on.
I'm gonna read some of the names of the actors just because there's a lot of big name actors,
Yeah.
and this isn't even all of them. So obviously there's Vin Diesel, Michelle Rodriguez, Tyrese Gibson, Ludacris, John Cena, Jason Statham, Scott Eastwood, Charlize Theron, and now they added Brie Larson and Jason Momoa, and there's a ton of other people I'm sure too. So there's a lot of big name actors. It probably will be a lot of fun. I'm just not excited for it. I mean, a lot of times after like a few movies, it's just kind of like burn out on it. I don't
Yeah.
know. For me,
Like, did they make it to space last movie or not? We don't know.
let us know in the comments. Did they make it to space yet?
I know they're going to space at some point, and when they do, it'll probably be Tom Cruise that joins. So it probably hasn't happened yet.
That'll be Fast 12.
Fast 12.
I don't know.
Yeah. Let us know your level of excitement for Fast X, and hopefully it's a little bit higher than ours. And so kind of the one people are most excited for, I'd say, is we finally got a trailer for The Flash.
Yeah. So, I mean, James Gunn took over DC. He had nothing to do with the making of this movie specifically, but he did say that this is one of the best superhero movies he's ever seen, and that's pretty high praise considering
Yeah.
he made the Guardians movies and
Yeah. I mean, he is the head of the DC universe now,
a little
so
biased, but
yeah, a little bit, but yeah, I mean that is very high praise. I mean, there's been some really good superhero movies, but I gotta say, out of all the trailers, I think during Super Bowl Sunday, I think I enjoyed this one the most.
it was a really good trailer. I mean, it showed him, traveling through times and space essentially. I mean, he went and saw a different version of himself and had to give that Barry some powers, I guess, because that Barry Allen didn't have powers to begin with. Like, was like, hey, that's my face, like he didn't know anything about
Yeah.
what's going on. So
Yeah.
it should be interesting. There's at least 2 Batmen in the movie. So we got Michael Keaton's Batman coming back, and Ben Affleck's in it as Batman as well. So
It's like Ben Affleck's gonna be rocking a gray and blue suit,
which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
They haven't really shown that yet in the movies.
Yeah.
It's really popular in the comic books and animated series.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, not a huge DC fan, but the movie looks entertaining. Special effects look great. I'm hearing positive things, from people like James Gunn that I really trust. So
Yeah. Even though like there's negative stuff around Ezra Miller, I mean, they're obviously the movie was that good that they didn't feel like reshooting it with someone else. So that kind of makes me excited too. Even if there was negative stuff about him specifically, it doesn't mean the movie's going to be
yeah,
bad.
yeah. I mean, they did can some projects that they had in the works, and they kept this one on the books. So
I think they're also using it to reset the whole DC universe to go forward with all of the stuff that James Gunn announced for the Chapter 1 of the DCU. So I don't know. For me, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably like an 8, maybe an 8.5. I definitely will see it in theaters. That's not too common for me with DC movies.
Yeah, same. I'd say I'm like 8.5 to 9 probably. Honestly, it looks really good, and I definitely will go see it in theaters. No questions. And yeah, man, it's being that it is going to be kicking off kind of the new start of the DCU. I have high hopes for what they're going to do over there, so I definitely want to see the first movie in the theater, and hopefully it's all uphill from there, man.
Yeah. What is your guys' level of excitement for The Flash? What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. Another trailer we got on Superbowl Sunday was Scream 6, which, again, once they get past like 3 or 4, I'm kind of checked out. So I haven't watched anything after Scream 3, I think, maybe. So I don't know any of the new cast other than Ghostface, the main villain. I don't know even know if he's the same person that's playing him.
I'm pretty sure it's usually different people in those movies, but
Maybe.
I'm like you. I think I've seen the first 2 maybe. I'm just not a big fan of that genre personally.
I like horror films. I like, slasher films and stuff like that. But I mean, once they've done a few of them, just like with anything else, like Freddy versus Predator, like whatever,
That
like,
happened? I'll watch that one. That sounds pretty good, actually.
That's funny.
Freddy versus Jason's probably the one you're thinking of. No, Freddy.
I was making up something.
Oh,
I know
okay.
Freddy versus Jason. I watched that, but once they do Freddy versus whatever, they do multiple sequels of a certain thing. After a few, I kind of check out. Unless you're a huge fan of that character or of those types of movies, it's not as exciting. But I mean, people like those movies. Like, obviously they keep making them, so maybe it'll be good. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not my type of movie, so I really don't have a high level of excitement. But movies are subjective, so I'm sure there's a huge fan base that's really excited for the movie.
Yeah, my level of excitement on a scale of 1 to 10 is probably about a 2.
Yeah,
probably won't watch it in theaters if at all. So.
Yeah, same. I'm about a 2. Like I said, I think I saw the first 2 movies, maybe. So.
Maybe.
I saw the first one for sure. I'm pretty sure
I saw the mask at the Halloween store.
Yeah, I've seen that around places, so I'm sure I've seen the movies. Once you've seen that, you got the whole story. You're good.
Yeah, you understand what's going on.
Yeah, there's a knife involved and telephones, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, you know what? If you're excited for it, that's cool. Let us know in the comments below. All right, guys, so we also got a trailer for Transformers Rise of the Beast, and I gotta say, it looks pretty awesome. We got kind of a newer Transformer movie a while ago with Bumblebee, kind of reset the universe a little bit. Mm-hmm. There was a slight tie-in in case they wanted to, like, continue or make it part of the same universe as the original Michael Bay Transformer movies. But I feel like the Bumblebee movie was really good. And it looks like this is going to kind of continue that same trend and same feel.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, and they're introducing the what do they call the Beast Wars? I don't know.
Beast, yeah. I didn't really watch any of those shows for that, or I think there was comics as well. I didn't really get into that.
But it should be interesting. I mean, they only showed a few of them, like the gorilla. I don't even know their names. Sorry about that. But if you're a Transformers fan, I'm sorry. You can let us know in the comments.
It's like Optimus Primal or something, I want to say. I think it's like the Optimus Prime, the Beast version. Okay. I think that's kind of what I gathered.
It looks like a lot of fun, though. For me, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say I'd probably about a 6 or 7. I mean, I have probably a couple of Transformers movies to watch. I did watch the Bumblebee movie, but some of the other ones I didn't really watch. Again, I checked out after a couple of them. But this one might bring me back. Well, I don't know. I might go check it out.
Yeah, I think I didn't watch the last one. I think it was called The Last Night or something. I didn't really enjoy that one. I actually enjoyed the second and third movies more than a lot of people. I feel like it was actually a little bit closer to like the toys and the cartoons. But definitely the Bumblebee movie was the best as far as getting it closer to the look of the actual original toys and cartoons. So,
Plus, I mean, it had Kate Bishop in it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she was in it. Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, it looks fun. Looks entertaining. Looks like it's got some good special effects. So I'm pretty excited. I'm going to give it like a 7, 7.5 for me. Yeah.
What do you guys think? Are you guys excited to see Transformers Rise of the Beasts? Let us know in the comments.
All right, guys, let us know which of these movies you're most excited about. And be sure to leave in comments down below if there's any movies we didn't cover that you can't wait to see.
Yep. Be sure to check out our website. Make sure to like and subscribe.
Have a marvelous day.
I wasn't talking about Ezra Miller. I was talking about The Flash.
Barry
Gordon.
Commissioner Gordon?
Yep.
Is that his last name, Gordon?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't
think it is.
Stuff. Barry
Allen.
Yeah. That's probably right.
It might be.
Sounds right.
Someone's Barry Allen.
It's Barry Allen.
Is it?
Yeah.
It sounds right, but it's probably someone else.
Whatever.
And it's Kira? Kiri? Is it Kiri? We said Kira, but it's Kiri, right?
Kiri, yeah, Kiri.
And it's the Metcaina, not Macaina.
Metcaina.
The Metcaina. We remember now. We learned something.
Yeah. We already have that if I use the other files from when we were test footage.
That's true, but this one definitely looks a little bit better, I think.
If it's an outtake, who cares?
It needs to look pristine. Everything we do needs to look perfect and sound perfect.
Well, we only have...
So we're deleting all of our videos. And they subscribe just for the poor quality outtakes, the poor video and audio quality.
That's what they want.
So we're keeping it. Keeping it all.
That's what the fans want. We got to give it to them.
Give them what they want.
All right.
They want some D. On Super Bowl Sunday.
Okay. Some of the trailers
On
we got.
do we have to say Superb Owl?
Superb Owl.
Are we allowed to say Super Bowl? I think we're allowed to,
Why
right?
wouldn't we be allowed to say it?
It's copyrighted. That's why everyone's got that crazy like Superb Owl thing. Because like you're not supposed to use the word Super Bowl. Yeah.
Sue us, NFL.
Bring it, yo. Demonetize this video. We're gonna be so screwed, dude.
Yeah,
We're gonna get like court summons,
just for saying the word Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Would be a good time.
Can a druid really turn themselves into a cocaine bear?
A druid?
Yeah, from Dungeons and Dragons.
No one knows what that is.
Yes, they do.
No one knows what that is.
Uh,
I thought you said druid, like from
Druid.
from
I said druid. They're ones with nature. What's that called, Jacob, when they turn into an animal?
Metamorphosis.
bestiality.
Oh, yeah.
It's not bestiality. Don't agree with Doug. You know, yes, it's bestiality. Definitely. That's what it is.
They're turned on by animals, is what you said, right?
That's not.
Then become furries.
No, they're not furries. They're actual animals.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, furry's a person in a costume, not an actual animal.
I don't know.
I know.
Colony. We getting a colony of Batman?
I don't think anyone knows. Some people know, but people that are watching this aren't going to know what a colony of bats means. They're just, yeah.
They'll know that more than Dungeons and Dragons.
People know what druids are, okay?
Just messing with you.
How dare you? By the way, I'm going to get Doug to play Dungeons and Dragons. He does have a character, Chungus Supreme. He's a Tabaxi rogue with a back history of being a pirate.
Yep. That's about as all I know about the
Very
game.
exciting, very exciting. He's got daggers and like I think you have a rapier, I think.
Yeah, I'll rape you.
Whoa,
Stab you.
this
with
got serious.
a sword.
All right. What's
Is the Flash?
what's Jonathan Majors' character's name in Creed?
Who the fuck knows that?
Who would win in a fight between Kang and the character from
Killmonger.
Creed 3?
King and Killmonger get a battle in Creed 3.
What if there's a kid version?
Who's a lad?
Does that mean he's Scottish? Is he Scottish?
He's a mad iron lad.
It'd be funny if his variant was Scottish. That's why he's called Iron Lad.
That'd be funny.
I can't do a good Scottish accent, and if I try to and Doug puts it in the video, we'll be canceled.
Let me hear it. Scottish. Let me hear it, Corey.
It's probably better than I do.
Wow.
I suck at doing accents, but I need to start practicing because I'm going to be the DM for Dungeons and Dragons, and I need to start getting some character voices down. So, is Cocaine Bear the main villain of The Flash? Probably not, because they're not even connected. Hey guys, welcome back to the DC show. In today's video,
I didn't know how far you're going to go, so I was getting ready.
Hey guys, welcome back to the DC show. In today's video, we'll be discussing the movie trailers that were released during Super Bowl Sunday.
Are we getting an orgy of Batman and the Flash?
Stick around. I think we are.
Probably. I mean, more than two is an orgy, right?
I don't know, is it? You have to hit, how many do you have to hit to become... Hey Siri, what's the definition of an orgy?
Orgy means a wide party, especially one involving excessive drinking and unrestrained sexual activity.
What?
Jeez, Batman.
Is that gonna happen in the Flash movie?
Holy orgy, Batman.
Mangold is playing Wolverine?
No, he directed Wolverine.
Oh.
He's playing Wolverine in the Indiana Jones.
Mainly because I don't like our fans.
Whoa, cut that.
They won't comment. Leave some comments, people.